Acció is the agency set up by the Catalan government to make Catalan enterprise more competitive throughout the world. Its key aims are to drive innovation, internationalization, and attract inward investment.
A cluster intended as concentration of firms in the same business is a natural phenomenon of the economy that is present around the world in many regions and countries. In the last 2 decades, clusters have been increasingly used by policymakers as a tool for drafting and implementing competitiveness reinforcement initiatives.
The Catalan Competitiveness Agency coordinates the EU4SportsClusters project, a partnership of Acció and 3 European sports clusters organizations. Indescat from Catalonia, Spain, InnoSportNL from the Netherlands, and Sporaltec from Rhône Alpes, France. EU4SportsClusters is a project co-financed by the European Commission, whose aim is to facilitate the internationalization of European SMEs dedicated to sports using clusters as a tool. It does not only focus on top sports, but also on mass-market sports practitioners. Therefore, international cooperation at all levels, research, knowledge transfer, production, market access, financing, is crucial and represents a key challenge for clusters.
There are 3 main activity blocks. The first is the analysis block that consists of internationalization work groups and benchmarking activities. The second block is the capabilities block that wishes to give cluster managers with more tools. And it's done through internal cluster study tours through the 3 clusters and through workshops. And the third block is the pilot missions block, in which 2 missions to put into practice what's been learned are carried out. The first one in Brazil in 2012 and the second one in Russia 2013.
EU4SportsClusters has 5 specific objectives to fulfill. 1. To foster international cluster cooperation amongst SMEs using clusters as a tool. 2. To increase the visibility of the sports clusters inside and outside Europe. 3. To improve and upgrade existing programs regarding clusters' international activities. 4. To jointly develop an internationalization strategy for the participant clusters. 5. To communicate, disseminate and replicate these improvements to other clusters, related or not to sports.
One of the main lessons of the project is that working at cluster level and promoting internationalization at cluster level implies a change of mentality from the companies, and it is a process that should be managed professionally.
We have combined forces in the Dutch sport delta in order to realize our ambitions in a strongly competitive international field. We promote the collaboration between sports research, innovation and education. In this way, we wish to reduce the gap between sports and science and simultaneously create opportunities for trade and industry.
France is known worldwide for its development in terms of sports. Every year, French families dedicate 16.4 billion euros to benefit from sport goods and services. In Rhône Alpes region, 3 million people, almost half of the population, practice sports regularly. Thanks to its many mountains, parks, lakes, rivers and other natural attractions, it is France's leading region for sport tourism. One of the biggest skiable domains in the world is here. That is why in 3 occasions Rhône Alpes has been the venue of the Winter Olympic Games. It is as well an important region for sports equipment manufacture. Around 200 enterprises are located here, which represents more than 50% of jobs in sports industry in France. Many of these enterprises have acquired international notoriety for their continuous efforts on innovation. There is also a great concentration of research and teaching centers dedicated to sport and leisure, 4 universities and 21 laboratories. The main stakeholders that make possible the development of sport industry are accompanied by SporAltec, a cluster that since 2007 works to reinforce enterprises' creativity. SporAltec's goal is to encourage innovation, collaboration and technology transfer among the enterprises. SporAltec's work is organized in 2 strategic business units. The first one is InnoSportNL, based in the city of Saint-Étienne. Saint-Étienne is known for being in the vanguard of designing. In 2010, it was declared Creative City by the UNESCO. SporAltec makes efforts to exploit this quality in sports industry's benefit. The other strategic business unit is Outdoor Sports, based in the Savoie region, where there are so many of the most important firms in this sector. The cluster's members are small, medium and large enterprises, as well as research centers and specialized labs. Either it is nature or urban sports, to be practiced in lakes, mountains or in the air, in winter or summer, everything is possible in Rhône Alpes, and SporAltec is there to encourage innovation. SporAltec, catalyst of tomorrow's innovations. Catalonia is the territory with the greatest concentrations of sports business in Europe, with over 500 companies related to sports, a turnover exceeding 4,000 million euros and more than 22,000 employees. There are many reasons to show why Catalonia is sport. Barcelona is the 3rd city in the world regarding club members and sports practice in Catalonia. Since the 1992 Olympic Games, Barcelona has become a worldwide reference and a model to follow in the organization of prestigious international sports events. Catalonia has more than 35,000 sports areas, which allows the Catalan population to enjoy more than 300 different sporting activities. From motorsports to sailing, skiing, cycling or golfing. Catalonia is home of some of the world's best-known sportsmen, but it is also known for its capacity to attract talent through education and training in sports. The High Performance Center, CAR, is a great example of a center focused on elite sportsmen. The great significance of sports and entrepreneurship that has traditionally identified the Catalan population has led to an emerging group of Catalan sports companies. Led by Barcelona, Catalonia has become a perfect destination for business and professional gatherings. Most foreign sports companies choose Catalonia as the permanent headquarters in Spain, with R&D production or commercial centers. In terms of innovation, Barcelona is home of leading clusters on health and ICT. Research is also promoted through a network made up of 8 technology centers and 12 universities. Located in the northeast of Spain, between the Pyrenees and the Mediterranean seashores, Catalonia has a strategic geographical situation which allows the enjoyment of a Mediterranean climate for any sports practice. Indescat is the Catalan sports industry cluster. Its mission is to bring together companies and research centres related to the sports world, encouraging innovative products and services. In conclusion, Indescat promotes the sports sector and Catalonia as a whole. Catalonia is sport. Just come and see.